welcome to my channel. I go by Valley Sims. I do a lot of Dreamlight Valley and Sims 4 content here on my channel, so if that interests you, I'd love for you to stick around and enjoy my video. Today we are in The Sims 4 doing a build challenge, and that build challenge is every room is a different Disney princess. Now, I was so excited to build this challenge today that I've already taken the liberty of building our home, or our castle, which is inspired by the Disneyland castle out in California, which is really Aurora's castle, so I hope it's a pretty good replica to you. I think it turned out pretty nice. The backyard is pretty bare. I wanted to have my main focus today be in the interior, but there is stuff for our Sims to do, like gardening and taking care of our animals. Inside, I do have a little bit of a layout. So this is the main entranceway. There's also a door that leads to the backyard and our stairs. This will be reserved for one princess. Over here on the left side, I have our living room and our library. And then over here, I have our dining room and our kitchen. So that concludes the first floor. Heading to the second floor, I have this main entranceway that we can convert into something. Just depends on what princess we get. But I have a bathroom over here, and then another bathroom right here we can use. And then I have a tower and then a little bit of like a hallway that we can do for one princess, and then 3 bedrooms right over here. There is a ladder that goes upstairs to our 3rd floor. That one is going to be reserved for our other princess, and they can also have their own suite bathroom, so that princess will be very lucky. But here is our wheel, and that's going to determine what princess that we're going to do. We're going to start with the main entranceway, and it looks like we have maybe Mulan, Jasmine. Okay, this is going to be really fun. I'm already picturing some things. I have our wallpaper already from the Oasis Courtyard kit. I think that kit is going to come in so handy today for her. I even found this accent table from the Paranormal pack, and it works really well. I love the colors with it. I think we can put this right here in that little bump out. We can also add some potted plants from For Rent on either side of the stairs. There's also this base game one that comes with a really pretty pattern for the pot, so we can put that on this corner. I also had this idea of sizing up and shrinking down these hanging plants from Paranormal, and I think this would look really pretty at the back door. And maybe we can add some different kind of swatches to have a little bit more dimension. I also need some furniture, so I found this one from the Oasis Courtyard kit. It's not the perfect shade of like Jasmine's color palette, but it's pretty close and it's very pretty, so I think we should use that. What if we also pair it with a Paranormal sofa in this swatch, because this blue is a little bit closer to our color palette, and put that right there, have our little seating area right when you walk in. In the back, we can even do another smaller seating area. We can put more of the gold accents into play. I know that's a very common theme with Jasmine and the movie Aladdin. We can also maybe add these Blooming Room kit tables on either side of those. I also found this really pretty canopy from the Love Struck kit that we can put over our seating area, and I don't know what swatch to use. Maybe we just go with white. We can also add these from Island Living and line them up against this wall. I think these drapes really remind me of Agrabah when they're in that market scene, so I think that's perfect. I also could not find a tiger for Raja, but I found this gold statue of a cat from Cats and Dogs. We can put that in our little hutch. That works totally fine. And what if we also add some pots and vases all around on the floors? We can size them up, use different swatches, and have a little bit of more decor in our build. Okay, so with our flooring added and a few more decor items and lights, here is how our jasmine entryway turned out. I added some rugs and layered them, candles everywhere, and even some hanging lanterns, and I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I really like how this turned out. I think this one's going to be very hard to compete with, I will say that. Going over here through our archway, I do have the other seating area we did. I even added this carpet that I never use, but it always reminds me of the magic carpet, so I wanted to make sure we incorporated that. And then I also have our hutched area, added a lot of artwork with some tigers on it, and this turned out really cute. I love this one. Moving on to the dining room, we are going to be doing an Elsa inspired dining room. Okay, this is a little odd, totally different from what we just did. But what if we start with this glass table? I think glass could be pretty good because it kind of reminds me of ice, so maybe she kind of made it. I don't know, but we can pair it with some white chairs in the meantime. I also wanted to add some other accent chairs like in these corners. So what if we use these ones from Love Struck in this pretty blue color? When I think of a dining room, I kind of think of it being very warm and inviting, and not that Elsa isn't any of those things. But since she is the Ice Queen, I think we really need to work with some cool tones. So what if we do a white fireplace from the Realm of Magic expansion pack? I think that one works very well. We can also add some wooden bookshelves in the white swatch on the other side of the dining room. We can also put them together to make it look a little bit more built in. I really liked these ones because they have a little diamond on it, and I don't know if that's a common theme in Frozen. I think it was, but I'm not too sure. I could be 100% wrong, but I think these ones could look pretty. What if we also used this statue from Get to Work? I've never used it before, but for some reason it kind of reminds me of when Elsa does her snow powers. There's kind of like this wind she gives off, and this is what it reminds me of. So what we can do is shrink one of them down, and then we can put another one on the other side of the fireplace to make it look like it's part of the fireplace. I don't know, but I think it looks cute. And then for wallpaper, we can use this one from Base Game. I do like the blue and purple hue it gives off, and that one's really cute. But I do want to add some more white, so what if we made that an accent wall by the fireplace and did the rest of the walls this white panel? So we do need a rug for the fireplace, and I was thinking we can use this one from Snowy Escape because the name is pretty fitting, and also because it is my favorite rug, or at least one of mine. We can put this underneath the dining room table in that blue swatch to bring out a little bit more of the blue accents we have. I also found these wall decals of snowflakes that we can put. Maybe we can do some blue swatches over here on this side, and on the fireplace side we can add the white swatches. Don't mind the string lights. I am going to be using those in a moment. I just didn't want to forget, so they're on the wall for now. And with that, our Elsa dining room is finally complete. I think it turned out very elegant and very Elsa. I did put a picture on this side, so I did take off some of the snowflake decals, but I still think it turned out very cute. Over here I added a lot more, but I think it turned out very cute. I mean, it's a small space, so it's not so much you can do with it, but I do think it would be Elsa's dining room if she had one. All right, let's go on to the kitchen. It looks like we are going to be doing a Mulan inspired kitchen. Okay, I think Snowy Escape is going to work very well in our favor for this one. I already did a layout because it was stressing me out a little bit. But I wanted to go with a green and red color palette for her because she does have a lot of outfits in the movie. When I think of her though, I do think red, and then I also picture her in her warrior outfit. So I went ahead and added some green appliances. We can also add a green trash can and a green fridge, but then also wanted to incorporate some of the other kitchen appliances, the smaller ones, and do those in red. So I think it turned out cute, and we can go ahead and put our trash can down. Let's do this pretty green color. Okay, and for our island, I do have these chairs that are clipped onto the island from Snowy Escape. However, I feel like it's not the right shade of wood, so I'm not going to use that one, but I can shrink it down to make it more like a step stool than a bar stool. And we can use these other ones from base game that have a little bit more of a matching wood tone to our island and clip those on. Now, before I forget, let's add our fridge. I'm gonna go with this one from one of the chef kits. I forgot what it's called, but I'm gonna use this one in the green. It's not the perfect match for like the Snowy Escape oven, but I think it works. And then we'll fix our cabinets over here. Over on this side, I do want to have a little tea station for Mulan, because I do have a lot of tea items that I don't use quite often, so I think we can make a really cute station for her. We can go ahead and maybe add some pots and pans, and then also some utensils for cooking. I also think this item from For Rent is pretty cute. We can add that one, and then maybe we can add some plates with her color palette, like this one right here. Put that right behind for decoration. We can add this red crock pot. I think that is what it'd be called, right? Maybe not. And then also maybe we can add some plates, because we do need those for sure in a kitchen, and especially with 13 other people living in this castle. Ooh, what if we also add this cookbook? This kind of looks like one of the dishes in Mulan. I think it's called the congee. I could have butchered that name, I'm sorry, but that one kind of looks like it. We can add a hutch over here, and then this is how our Mulan inspired kitchen turned out. I think this one was really fun to do. I went ahead and added some of our lighting already. I went with a lot of the Chinese styled lanterns from Snowy Escape and from base game, and I think it turned out very pretty. And then over here we do have our tea station complete, and then also our main kind of kitchen area. Just went ahead and added some foliage, maybe some more pots. Really, that's about it that I added over here. I also have to say I used a lot of artwork from the Snowy Escape expansion pack, and that pack for their artwork is really underrated. I love using their artwork if I ever can. But anyway, I also added some aprons over here with that little weird nook we had, and it kind of went with her color palette, so I really liked putting that there. Over here I wasn't entirely sure what to do since we already had a dining room. I didn't want to add another table and chairs, so I added an ancestor shrine, like in the movie, but that's the best I could do. I just added some foliage and some statues and fountains, and I think it turned out very cute. And then over here is just a little tea hutch, but I did make sure to add her armor up here just because she's our favorite warrior princess, you know. But I think this one turned out really cute. Let's go ahead and move on to our living room and see who we get for that. All right, let's spin for our living room. Looks like we are doing a Moana living room. So I think this one is going to be fairly easy. We do have a lot of things to work with. I do have the Island Living expansion pack, which can work very well with her. I already did the wallpaper and the flooring, again, both from Island Living. I'm trying to go with her color palette being kind of like a beige, a light brown, an orange, and yellow, kind of. It kind of goes with like the dress she wears. So what if we did this horse ranch fireplace to match the wood? We can also do this couch from Island Living with that orange pillow. I think that's an outdoor furniture piece, but we're gonna use it indoors today. We can go ahead and add an ottoman from For Rent over here. We can also add another one from Island Living somewhere around here as well. I think we can also use these weaving chairs from Island Living as well. We can put one on this side and maybe one on the other side too. Let's actually move this ottoman over here. I did a seating area over here already because this hallway's a little awkward. So we'll put that there, and also we can do maybe a desk situation. We can use this one from Island Living in this corner over here. And maybe we can pair it with this chair from the camping kit. It reminds me a lot of Hey Hey's color palette, so I think this one will look really cute with our desk. We can also get a computer in here. Maybe we can use this one from Cottage Living since it's a little bit older and goes with the colors palette a little bit better. Over here I have a lot of things laid out. It's just because I don't want to forget we have them and we can use them for Moana, but don't mind them for now. But I was looking for some accent tables that we can use as well. I know there's one from Island Living, this one right here, but I do think this one's a little bit too tall for our couch that we picked, so maybe we can put this one in a corner over here. Now over on this side, I don't know exactly what to do, so I think maybe we can do a little bar area, like a little built-in bar, because I do have a lot of the Island Living cabinets that we can use, and maybe we can put them together and we can have a little smoothie or like juice bar, and that would be kind of fun, I think. What if we also added these curtains from Island Living for the doorway to the library? These ones are so pretty and it goes with Moana's color palette, so let's put that on both sides and hang those up. Okay, with a lot of cluttering, this is how our Moana inspired living room turned out. This one was a lot of fun to do. Luckily, I had the Island Living expansion pack because other than that, I wouldn't have known what to use. But we have our little bar over here, a little juice bar. I went ahead and added some like fruits and some pots over here, and I think it turned out cute. We have our little seating area off of our hallway, and then also our desk that we can use. I also added a little bit of Easter eggs, like I did add a rooster, which is supposed to be Hey Hey, and then I also added on this table, it looked like Maui's hook to me, so I wanted to put that somewhere over here. And then I added a lot of fish lights too, because Moana does like to fish. On both sides of the fireplace, I did put some banners that really reminded me of like Moana's dress pattern. And then I also have a statue again that reminded me of Maui's hook. And then also her fishing stuff over here and some fish nets, I guess that's what they'd be called. And then also I added this little crystal lamp thing in green because it reminded me of Tafiti. So I really like how this one turned out. And we do have one more floor to get to today, or one more room, excuse me, and that will be the library. So let's go ahead and spin for that. Ooh, it looks like we are getting Pocahontas. Okay, I was hoping for Belle, but that's totally fine. I love Pocahontas just as much. What if we use these ones from base game and kind of raise them up and stack them to make it really tall? Because I do have the tall wall heights on. I don't like using the tall wall heights, but I kind of had to for a castle, so well, let's go ahead and fix that. Oops. And then also we can align them on this side of the wall as well. Now we do need some seating, and I found these ones from the Horse Ranch expansion pack that I have. And these ones are very cool. I love these ones, and I really like that pack because it has a lot of Native American inspired patterns and decor in that one, so maybe we can use those again with that Horse Ranch fireplace that we have over here. And we can also use this coffee table from Island Living and put that in the middle. So off camera I did a little bit of decorating just to make sure that I really picked items that complement Pocahontas. But I added some tables and added some things on them. Not completely done yet, but over here on this accent table I wanted to make sure that I incorporated some woodland creatures. So I found statues of like owls and birds. Over here I did do the wallpaper already because I really wanted to complement her nature theme throughout the whole movie, and how Pocahontas really explains the whole idea of nature beautifully throughout that film. So I wanted to add those ones from Love Struck. Here I'm adding some lights, really cute ones by the way, and also I wanted to add these ones, and maybe we can like shrink one of them down and have it be really cute. We can also maybe add another one. Yeah, let's add this one because I know this sounds stupid, but one of the lyrics that every time I think of the Pocahontas song is the blue corn moon. So what if we add this one from I actually don't even know what pack that is, but we can add that one, and also some candles, and we can add this box lamp as well. This one could be really cute too. It's actually a Christmas item, but I think it's really pretty and I don't use it quite often. And then I also really like this crystal lamp, so I want to add that somewhere. Also, we can do, where I'm looking for it, maybe, oh, here it is. Yeah, this is a nightlight. Maybe we can size this up and put that over there and have it be our moon. But here is our Pocahontas build completely done. I think this turned out very cute. I added some wall decals. I sized up this kind of like dream catcher thing from Horse Ranch. Added some more moon imagery, and this one turned out so adorable. And then for the flooring, I kind of did an outdoor flooring, but I think it works very well with her whole aesthetic, so I really like it. It's very pretty. And just added some blankets and made it all cozy and everything. So this one turned out very cute. With that being said, we finished our first floor and it turned out so cute. We still have the second floor we have to do. So I am going to have to make a part 2 because that video would be so long. We still have about 7 more princesses left, I believe. So stay tuned for that. That will come out very soon. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to like it, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye bye.